Hi, guys. Thank you so much for hopping on to listen to me for a little bit. I really, really appreciate it. I just feel like nothing happens by accident. So I think that you're here for a reason. And even if you're just a little bit interested, I think that, there's a reason for that. So it really makes me feel very special that you're taking the time out of your day to listen. So, and I apologize, I have stuff written down because I have a lot to say. But I'm just going to jump right in and talk because those of you that know me know that I get pretty distracted or carried away sometimes. So I'm just going to go ahead and start. I'm about 2 years out of college, and I currently teach at a Head Start in Overland Park, like a suburb of Kansas City. So it's a Head Start preschool, teach ages 3 to 5 years old during the day, and then after school, I am an after school nanny, so I pick up kids and then watch them until like 5 or 6. And then I pick up shifts on the weekends for babysitting and kind of odds and ends stuff for people. And I'm also getting married in May, so we're finalizing wedding planning. I still have a lot of stuff to do, don't want to think about that yet. So we're wedding planning. And then I actually just started, I kind of just jumped in with Arbonne. So that's a little bit about me. I am very busy right now, but I like to keep busy. I think it kind of keeps me motivated and just I've been working since I was like 13, so I do enjoy this. So yeah, that's a little bit about me. So I just wanted to talk a little bit about how I got started with Arbonne. So a few weeks ago, an awesome lady named Heather reached out to me on Instagram, and she just kind of messaged me about Arbonne. And at first I was pretty skeptical. I was like, oh great, another person trying to sell something to me or whatever. But again, I kind of feel like everything happens for a reason, and so I had that gut feeling. And especially with everything going on and planning my wedding and all this stuff, I was just like, I want to get healthy, and I want to be in shape, and I want to look good for my wedding photos, and all that stuff. And so I just kind of had this gut feeling, and I went for it. And she sent me a video about it, and I was super interested. And she told me the price, which was a little daunting at first. And that's something that I'm currently kind of struggling with. If some people, like, I have a lot of girls that really want to do it until I tell them the price. And so that's one thing I kind of wanted to talk about is really your health is an investment. And those of you that know me well know that, like, I'm a very cheap person and I love to save my money and hoard it. And so I think that just goes a lot to say that, like, I trusted this and I put my money towards this because I'll buy clothes and shoes and whatever. And then in a year, or even honestly in a couple months, I'll be like, oh, I don't even really like these anymore, whatever. So we can all buy that stuff. But then when it comes to, probiotics or greens powder that's a little more than we're wanting to pay, everyone's like, oh, no, that's way too much. And I definitely did struggle with that, but I think that it truly is an investment to yourself, and you're going to have your body forever. And you're going to have your mind forever. And this isn't just, to kind of get you in shape and then you gain it all back. Like, this is a lifestyle change. And so, like with everything else, with every big change, and if you really want to see the change and results, you have to have a little bit of investment. And it's mostly time and effort, and it's a little bit of cost up front. And I also like to think of it as you're paying for your month in advance. So I really like to think of it that way. And I just got way off track off of my notes here. But yeah, so I was skeptical, and I just had I just kind of had that gut feeling, and I just went for it. And I'm so glad I did. My only regret, honestly, is that I didn't do it sooner, because I love it. I got put in a Facebook group, and it has meal plans and recipes, and like 100 other people are in it too. And so you're not doing it alone, and you can comment literally anything. Like, I couldn't find this recipe for fried rice, and so I commented, and within like 2 minutes someone was like, oh, here it is, like, it's in vegan meal plan week 1, or something like that. So there's a bunch of people doing it with you, and they try their own recipes, and people will post pictures and give you recipes. And so it's so much help, because I feel like all the diets and kind of the healthy eating that I've done, like, it's all been by myself, and I haven't had really any support. And I've also struggled with this my whole life. I tried a million different things, and none of them worked. And I've been at the same I've been at the same size for about 6 years since high school and all throughout college. And so doing this and having the support and being able to ask questions and everything like that has really, really helped. And I think that was like the main thing to push me. And it literally gives you the meal plan spelled out and the grocery list spelled out, like if you want to follow it exactly. And obviously you can, deviate a little bit, but I just really liked that part of it. And I'm chilling off a little bit, but I said that I was the same size for about 6 years, and it's true. Like I seriously was. And I finally have lost about like 7 or 8 pounds, which may not seem like a lot, but like for me, that's a lot because it's been 6 years since I've changed weight or anything. And it's not about really weight. Like I don't really care about the number as much, but I can see it in my body and I can feel it. Like I just feel so much better and I've gained muscles. Devin was hugging me the other day and he's like, oh my gosh, like you're buff. And he was touching my arm. I was like, really? And so, and I think the other thing is it's given me the motivation to actually exercise again. There's no exercise requirement on this program at all. And they actually say the first week to go a little easy just because with the detox, it does take a toll on your body because it's literally working so hard to rid yourself of all the toxins. And so exercise is not mandatory at all. But after about week 1.5, like I just felt so good and my mind was clearer. And the main thing was like I was so much less bloated that I felt like going to the gym again. And I couldn't believe it because the gym is just such a mental thing for me that I dread, or, going on a run or God forbid a walk, it's just something I'm like, oh, I mentally beat myself up. I'm like, I just want to be done. I just want to go home and eat dinner and watch TV. Like, I don't want to be doing this. And that's been that way for years. And I can honestly say that this program has given me the motivation and just the change in mindset. There's so much positive encouragement and just a different way of thinking about it. And it really teaches you that food is meant to fuel your body. Also tastes good and healthy, but it's meant as fuel for your body. And like I grew up in a very, very healthy family. We are really big into gardening. My dad has a huge garden, so we had fruits and veggies and all the healthy things. My mom's a huge health nut. So like I grew up very healthy and I knew about nutrition and all this stuff. And I've had that my whole life, but then I went, in high school and college, I just got busy and I cared about other things, which is normal. And I just kind of got off the bandwagon for my health. And I could really, really tell because like I would just do my 9 to 5, come home, make dinner, lay on the couch and then go to bed, and it's just like, okay, what else is next? What else is next for me? And now finally I am enjoying cooking more. I'm following some recipes. I'm modifying them, if we don't like them. And I'm just having fun in the kitchen again. And lots of you guys have noticed, like, I'm posting little videos on Instagram. I don't really know why I started that, but it's just fun because I like it. Like, I like to cook now and I like to try out different recipes. And it's just so fun. And I feel motivated to go to the gym again. And I feel so much better. And my mind is clearer. The huge thing that I also noticed is I'm sleeping so much better. I just have so much trouble falling asleep at night. I think about a million things, especially like I said, I'm very, very busy right now doing like a million things at once. And so the main thing that I've noticed is like I am sleeping so much better and my mind just feels clearer and less foggy and I just feel so much better. I had my bachelorette party last weekend. And I wore a tight white dress and the old me would have been like, ew, no way, disgusting, mentally beating myself up. And now I still have a long way to go, but I feel like I just have so much more confidence and I feel, I just feel more worthy, I guess. And I just feel better and I feel happier. And so I'm sorry that this video is getting kind of long, but I just feel like there's so much to say about it and there's so much information. And it really, really is more than like, oh, we're just going to send you, some bags of protein and some probiotics. Like it's so much more than that. You learn about where food comes from, all the toxins and preservatives and chemicals in our food, and it's ridiculous. I mean, there's documentaries on Netflix that get me all fired up, and this program does too, because it really it educates you about all of that and what you're putting into your body and what it does to your body and where food comes from and like sustainable. I talk so much. I was in this club in environmental science in high school about sustainable farming, and that's a huge passion of mine too, and I just forgot about it in college again because I got so busy. And so this is just getting me like re-fired up again. Like I care so much more about our food and where it comes from. And like I said, the toxins we're putting in our body and how we can change that. And so this program is just such an awesome, awesome jumpstart to all of that. And it's not a fad diet at all, because I do not believe in those, and I would definitely not be talking to you today if this was that, because it's just not. It's completely a lifestyle change, and I didn't even follow the first 30 days 100%, and I still felt so much better, and I still lost weight. And so it's really given me the motivation and the confidence to do the next 30 days. So I already ordered my next kit. I'm so excited, because I'm seriously never going to stop using these products. Whether I'm detoxing or not, I'm still going to add the protein and the digestion and the fizz sticks into my everyday life, because it's so convenient and so easy. And the products are amazing. And so I'm very, very excited for my next 30 days. And I feel like I have more motivation to follow it like 100% this time. And, or, at least close. None of us are perfect, but 100%. And I just feel like I'm going to do it and be way more successful at it, and hopefully motivate others to do it. And honestly, you guys, I mean, it's awesome if you want to do the detox with me. I really encourage it. Like I said, my only regret is I didn't do it sooner. And if you don't do it, that's okay. I just want to educate people about the stuff that we're consuming every single day, and the products that we're using that are just not safe or beneficial for us. And this program has really helped me do it. If you don't do it, it's fine. I feel like a lot of people see it and they're like, oh, whatever, just some other thing. How I thought at first, but you kind of have to just change your mindset and open up your heart and know that nothing is by accident. And so, again, you're watching this video for a reason, and so that means that you were a little bit intrigued. And so just go with your gut and ask questions. I would love for you to just message me, call me, ask about the program, just chat with me about anything. I mean, I'd love to reconnect with you and just kind of get started on this conversation to a healthy lifestyle. So I will wrap it up. That was way longer than I thought. I put Joey to sleep back here. He always has to be right next to me. But thank you guys so much for listening, and I appreciate it. I hope you have a great day. Don't hesitate to message me, and I would just love to talk to you more. All right. See you guys later.